Welcome back to the From Downtown podcast. I'm just demoralized from that last parlay where Joel didn't get us the 30 points we needed. He finished with 28. He left a lot on the fucking floor. That's what's really crazy about this. He left so much out there. He left so many points, so many rebounds out on that floor. And I can't even sulk and be mad about it because betting is betting. We move on to the next day. But I know for a fact that's going to be a 1L for our From Downtown podcast parlay of the day. So I really don't expect much out of anything else tonight that I can see other than just enjoying the game. But, of course, we're looking forward to tomorrow. And tomorrow is the start of the NBA's first in-season tournament. It's the group stage where the Cavaliers play the Pacers, the Knicks play the Bucks, the Wizards play the Heat, Warriors play the Thunder, Nets play the Bulls, Grizzlies play the Trailblazers, and the Mavericks will end up playing the Nuggets to end the night off. In-season tournament, like outlook, I feel like it's a great thing for the teams, especially the lower tier teams who probably won't have a chance to ever make the playoffs or in this next couple of years make the playoffs and get those bonus checks, because I think the winner of this in-season tournament, every player gets like $500,000. The runner-up, every player gets like $100,000, and then third and fourth place you go from like you go from like $75,000 down to $50,000. I think that's the lowest you can get once you're like in that fourth place like threshold. So it's gonna be some good basketball being played. I feel like a lot of the teams that kind of know they want to win this didn't really play too hard during the week. If you could look back at yesterday at how the Pacers got kind of demolished by the Celtics, it was more of a resting type thing. I don't know if any of them were truly hurt, but I seem to think that tomorrow the Pacers should be back on the up and up. I don't know about Halliburton or Mathurin still, but I feel like the Pacers should be on the up and up, and they're plus 3.5 right now at home to the Cavs, and I don't see it. I don't see the Cavs played like one great game, and that was against the Knicks yesterday, when I thought they was going to the day before yesterday, I'm sorry, it would be a back-to-back. Yeah, yesterday. So I thought they were going to end up like the day before yesterday, where the Cavaliers ended up blowing them out in the third and then just ran away with the game. But what happened yesterday was vice versa. The Knicks started playing very terrible in the third, and the Cavs ran away with it. So it's like looking at the East teams, well, those two teams, of course, it's hard to like pull them apart and, try to dissect exactly like who they are compared to the top of the East, like the Bucks, the Celtics, 76ers, people around that threshold of scoring and being able to play defense. So keep an eye on that game tomorrow. To be honest, that plus 3.5 looks very nice, and that money line at plus 134 right now on FanDuel is looking good. I feel like the lines are going to change by tomorrow. I don't know if we'll have another podcast out before then, so I kind of think you should jump on that plus 3.5 right now. That's my safest type of bet for that game. I feel like the Cavaliers still don't have it in them, and it's just the group stage. So I feel like the Cavs might pull some things back. You might see Imani Bates out there a lot. Like you might see some young stars like trying to emerge in that game. Oh, I dropped my lighter. I'm sorry, but you might see some stars emerge in that game. Young stars that might be on two-way contracts. Just trying to find their footing in the NBA. I feel like that might be a good game for them to get into. So let's look at what's next, which is the Knicks and the Bucks. The Knicks are plus 6.5 away at Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee, and Milwaukee is minus 270 right now on the money line. Player props wise, I'll dive in it a little bit deeper tomorrow once I see how tonight finishes. No team tonight is playing tomorrow anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But I just haven't dove into the player props, so I want to finish enjoying the basketball tonight. And I'm looking at the Bucks money line as just an easy dub in my book. I feel like the Bucks are the Knicks. I feel like they truly don't care about this in-season tournament, but from the way the court looked for the Bucks, I feel like they care a little bit more. So I'll go with the Bucks there. The Wizards and Heat. I'm tired of telling y'all how I feel about the Wizards. I feel like this is like my third day. But I'm also tired of putting my money on the Heat to win money line and letting people just demolish them in the fourth quarter It's been happening since like last year in the regular season as well. That's why they were the 8th seed. So I can't really tell you for the value that Miami Heat's money line at 450 is a lock, because we aren't locksmiths. I don't really know anything about a lock. I'm playing, but I would take it. I really don't know tell you what to take other than the over, because I feel like both of these teams are throwing up in wish for the best, especially with the guards. So I hope Hero has a good game. Hero, Tyler Hero, and Jordan Poole as well. Hope he shakes back and find a way. But like I said yesterday, Kyle Kuzma is the leader of that team. He's always going to lead in points. We don't really have to overthink that. So if you see Kyle Kuzma on the line that you like, I probably would take that too, because he finds a way. His light-skinned ass finds a way to score. I think Harley might be in the motherfucking what it is in the stands watching him and shit. So I think he played a little hard. So in-season tournament for Wizards is a big thing. They trying to get that extra bag, especially with all of those fucking bonehead plays that they make throughout the fucking throughout the game. So I see that being a good one as well. I'm not really gonna speak on that one right now. So let's see. Next up is the Warriors at the Thunder. Warriors are a -5 away. That's crazy. So easy money there. I feel like you can take the Warriors. The Thunder played a really, really physical game last night with the Pelicans, and I feel like it might have beat them up a little bit. But the Warriors also did play a really tough game last night against the Kings, where Klay Thompson hit that buzzer beater. Well, not a buzzer beater. He hit the game-winning shot, and you saw Chris Paul ecstatic. I ain't never seen Chris Paul smile that much with the Warriors. But yeah, of course, I feel like the Warriors win that game. You can take money line or the spread. Either one of those are good. The value is good on both of those. And yeah, that's really all I can say about the Warriors and Thunder. Shea is going to have a good game. He's a fucking free throw line merchant. There's nobody out there that can really stay in front of him right now. I think Klay would have been his best guard if it was like that healthy Klay who really goes 3-and-D and really locks in. But I don't really know about tomorrow for Klay being guarded. Well, Shea being guarded by Klay. So yeah, we can move on from that. Next up is the Brooklyn Nets at the Chicago Bulls. The Nets played amazing in that fourth quarter to end the game yesterday against the Heat. So if they played this whole in-season tournament that way, I think the Nets win this in-season tournament. And just from the sheer volume of scores that they have, and I'm just thinking about like mid-tier teams that will want to play hard every game during this in-season shit, like group stage to the knockout rounds. Like, they're going to play hard regardless. So I feel like the Nets are good here at the +4, or you could bump it up and take it up to that like +6.5, +7. I don't see the Bulls really stretching the lead out at any point, especially with the prolific scoring that the Nets have. I don't see anybody really stretching that lead out unless you are like the Celtics or a top tier team. So yeah, I think the Nets with the plus money is a smart idea. Next up is the Grizzlies at the Trailblazers. Right now, I want to say we are 0-3, 0-4 right now against Western Conference teams. I feel like this is the one game that we decide to wake up without Ja. I'm a Memphis fan, of course, so I'm saying we. So when I say we, I'm talking about the Grizzlies. But I think we wake up without Ja against the Trailblazers, and we start to go on a little run in the group stages of this in-season tournament and kind of shake us back for the next couple games without Ja coming back. Because I didn't understand why Derrick Rose came out and said you're not babysitting. But like Mason Cam said, it's like you're not babysitting, but you're not scoring either. So you better figure out something else to do, because you better find a way to impact the game. You better make sure Ja all right, because in the next 25, we going to need him. I don't see us making the playoffs without him. And last but not least, the Mavericks and Nuggets. I feel like that might be the best game of the night tomorrow. I think the Nuggets win. I think Mavs and Luka keep it close, because this is a Euro versus Euro type of thing, and I feel like the team around them is kind of eerily similar. I think the Mavs still don't have Kyrie on the way, so it may be hard for them to score efficiently. But Luka is Luka. We know what we can expect out of Luka. We can expect out a big game out of Luka and Jokic. So that's my outlook for the NBA in-league season tournament tomorrow. So y'all be ready.